When Eden Plastow team leader Bianca met Mark for the first time, she saw a young man with a heart to help other young people on this deprived estate. The only problem was he was painfully shy.
I wanted to start up a street outreach project because I thought that was a good way to start the work in the community. And so I was looking around to see who would be a good person to join me in that. I saw Mark, who is actually a part of my church, and I knew that he had a real passion for youth work, and I could see it, but he was stuck behind the tuck shop.
Bianca soon found out there was a reason why Mark liked to stay in the background. He'd spent most of his childhood helping his mum care for his chronically ill father.
I remember hearing some of Mark's story and hearing that he hadn't had a very easy upbringing. His dad was really ill, he was being bullied at school.
Well, what it was, my dad was very ill as I was growing up. He had schizophrenia, dementia, cancer. So I could see she needed help, and I just took it upon myself to help out. I just felt it was my duty, really.
I went up to Mark and I asked him if he would like to be part of the street outreach team, which was good for me because I needed someone to help me get it started, and it was good for him because of his passion for youth work that I could see. It was a real act of courage for him to come onto the team, but he did it anyway, which is amazing.
The Eden Plastow team goes out on street outreach for a couple of hours every week, walking in the streets and engaging young people in conversation. It was one of the ways to get to know young people on the estates, like Mark and Bianca's, and it's not always easy.
His work with Eden has taken that onto another step altogether. He works out on the streets with a team, and that requires a whole lot more in terms of personal capacity and personal resilience than working in what is a fairly secure environment inside the youth club.
On our street outreach sessions, we can sometimes come across quite sticky situations. We've come across drug dealing and, big groups of guys that we approach in. I'm not someone who gets easily intimidated, but for Mark, it feels like he's being dropped into a shark tank.
Well, whenever we went out, I used to kind of hang back a bit and not talk to anyone, try and suss out the surroundings and people first. Now I just go up to them and talk to them about what's going on in the area and where they can go for youth clubs and things like that. Eden's really boosted my confidence.
What impresses me about Mark is that he just keeps on going, and although some people have come and gone, he has just kept at it and he's still with us, and it's amazing. During the sessions, I really see Mark pushing himself. He's pushing himself to have those conversations. He's always taking it one step further, and it's really, really inspiring to me.
I'll sometimes push her to go out a bit longer, because sometimes she says it's dead, we ain't going to meet anyone. I say, come on. And on a couple of occasions we have met other people and had conversations.
The heart of Eden Plastow is to reach the whole community, and our street outreach sessions are an amazing way of really making that first contact, getting to know people.
Well, God's given me that fire to look into getting stuff for them to do, like youth clubs and football and things like that. He's put it on my heart. I've always wanted to work with the youth.
If it wasn't for Mark coming on board onto the team, we really wouldn't have been able to do that, and it's because of his courage that we have made so much progress in getting to know our community. And that's why we're nominating Mark for the Courage Award.